Okay, these are the answers to the Unit 3 test review. That was your homework over the weekend. And what I need for you to do is go through and check all of your answers. Pause this when you need to, when you make a mistake. Fix it with red so you see what you did before and the correct way to do it. Things to keep in mind on your test tomorrow, I would like you to circle the solution and also graph it on a number line. So here, I don't care which one you do, which one you circle. And same with this one, I don't care which one you use. Just remember, if the variable's on the left, it points the direction it's going. Some of you are still confusing that. So if you have your graph or your arrow going this way, you forgot that rule. This one's no solution because 9 is not less than 4. So keep that in mind. Okay, I'm going to scoot it up now, so pause it if you still need 1 through 5. Okay, there is 6 through 9. I'm trying to think if there was any major mistakes that I saw. On this one, -1 is greater than or equal to -10. So this one is true, so that one is all real numbers. 9 was the first compound inequality, and notice it starts with or, and I need or in the answer. A lot of you forgot to do that on your past few assignments. On your test, I'm going to take off a half point if you forget to put and or. And again, remember, or means they're going away from each other. Okay, I'm going to flip this over, so go ahead and pause this if you still need these numbers. Okay, on number 10, this was an and. Remember, if it doesn't say or, it's an and problem. So over here, I split it into 2 inequalities because a lot of you prefer to do it that way. If you are one of those people who keeps it all one line, that's fine. This is how you do that way. So either method I will accept on your test. If you do this method, make sure you add 4 to every single part and you divide every single part by 3. If you're not sure if you can do it this way, stick to just splitting it into 2. If you write it as one line, you can leave your answer as this. If you split it into 2, you need to write it as and in between the 2 of them. And does mean they're going towards each other. Okay, 11 was an or problem. You did have to flip the sign on this one to get x is less than or equal to 2. If you didn't flip the sign, you probably had both your arrows going towards the right, and that would be incorrect. Make sure you have or. 12 was another and problem. Here is where I split it into 2 problems, and here is where it's just 1. So depending on which method you use, you can go ahead and check your work. Less than 8 is going left, greater than or equal to 5 is going to the right. So it is and it works. Okay. 13, 14, and 15 were word problems, if I remember correctly. This one was 3 more than the quotient of m, and 3 is less than -6. Some of you, when it said 3 more than, some of you were putting a greater than sign there. But remember, you only use an inequality sign if there's is in front of it. So if it said is more than, then you would use the greater than sign. On this one, it was 2 less than b is more than 8. That one should have been fine. 15, he had $17 to spend on milk, and it was $3 for each container, I think it was. If you divide by 3, you get 5.67. If you round it up to 6, that is incorrect. He cannot afford 6 containers. 6 times 3 is 18, and he can only spend 17. So you have to round down to 5, and then your answer needs to be a sentence. So this one is, Tony can buy 5 or less containers. Make sure you have the or less part of it. Okay, I'm going to flip this over now. Okay, for number 16, this was a grade 1, and there is one just like this on your test, by the way. So she had a 76 and an 89 and one more test grade that she hasn't taken yet, and she wanted her average to be an 85, so she wants a B or better. So 76 plus 89 is 165. Oh, and before that I multiply both sides by 3. Sorry, I forgot about that. Subtract 165, and its x is greater than or equal to 95. So she must earn a 95% or higher on her last test to reach her goal. Her goal of 85%. And 17, this was you are having lunch with 4 friends. So you and 4 friends makes 5 people, guys. Some of you are still using 4 for that. You need to remember that it's you plus 4, which is 5. Drinks for $3, and then you were buying the lunch, I think it was. Yeah. So you had to buy 5 lunches, and you needed it to be $75 or less. 5 times 3 is 15. Subtract it from both sides, and I get $60 left to spend on the lunches for 5 people. 60 divided by 5 is 12. So you can spend $12 or less on each person's lunch. And let's see. 18 through 20, you just had to write an inequality or compound inequality to represent the situation. 18, let's see, it says to enlist with the Marines, you must be between the ages of 17 and 29. So it says between, it didn't say inclusive, so do not underline those lines, or those signs, rather. Okay? So if it says just between, it just means it's literally between 17 and 29. Don't include 17 and 29. Number 19, the minimum ACT score that UT will accept is 21. So they accept, well, its X is greater than or equal to 21, meaning 21 is the lowest, and they accept anything 21 and above. And this last one, all real numbers, which is that X, that are at least 4 and at most 19. So when it says at least and at most, that means you do include those numbers, so you do need to underline your inequality signs. Okay, so that is it. You need to ask me any questions that you might have, and then you can go ahead and start on your Unit 3 post-test.